What's up, world? Back again with another video. Man, this was one of those weeks. This was one of those weeks. So let me tell you how my week started this week. I'm at the end of the week now, about to get ready to head to the crib and whatnot. So it ended off on a good foot. It didn't start off that way, but like I always say, your mentality at the beginning of the week is going to determine how you end the week. So with all that went on, I still kept a positive attitude. I still kept working hard. I didn't lose focus, and I got my job done. So with that being said, it ended on a good foot, and everything is okay now, and I'm about to head to the crib, so it's all good. But it started off a little rocky. I can't even front. It started off a little rocky. I need y'all to do me a favor, man. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell button. Make sure you get notified. You know, all that good stuff. So if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, bro? Like, come on, get it together. Get it together, ladies and gentlemen. Get it together. So let's jump into this story. So as y'all know, I typically pick up Inviter Texas in the beginning of the week. That's off top. For the most part, at least. You know what I mean? There's been times where I didn't pick up Inviter. I picked up somewhere else, or I went home with a load and I had to drop it off first thing on Monday morning. So it's situations like that too. But for the most part, I drop off, or I should say, I pick up Inviter Texas beginning of the week. So I had a full tank of gas because I filled up that Friday, I want to say. I filled up Friday when I was going home. And I had a full tank of gas, so I was good. Jumped in my truck, you know what I mean, and I'm heading to Viter. I get loaded, and I'm not gonna lie, this was by far the fastest I've been in and out of Viter, Texas. I didn't have to wait. When I called to check in, I went straight through and got loaded, got out, strapped down. Like, I was in and out, you know what I'm saying? I can't even front. This is the first time I was in and out. So I was excited, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna be one of those weeks. Like, this is gonna be smooth. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get about halfway, not even halfway through the drive. I want to say I'm about 2 hours in my drive, and I see a Love's, and at that point I'm about close to a half a tank. So I'm like, man, let me go down, top off, and pause, and you know, fill my tanks up, and you know, continue my ride. So I stop, and I'm looking for my wallet. I can't find my wallet. So I check my backpack. I can't find my wallet. I go in the back. I'm checking different clothes that I might have worn. I can't find my wallet. I'm like, damn, like, where my wallet at? So at this point, I'm like, man, something's up, because I don't lose my wallet like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm continuing to look, and you know, my gas card is in there. I got my Love's card, got my gas card in there. So I'm like, damn, I can't even get fuel if I, you know what I'm saying, if I ain't got my wallet. So I'm searching, 10 minutes go by, can't find it, 20 minutes go by, can't find it. Finally, I come to a realization, like, I don't have my wallet. I don't know where that motherfucker at. Oh, excuse my language. I'm gonna edit that. Anyways, I don't know where it's at. Where is my wallet? I can't find it. What's going on? This is not normal. So I call dispatch, and I'm like, yeah, I need fuel, but I don't have my wallet. I don't know what to really do. So he's like, man, do you got enough fuel to make it to your drop off? I'm like, yeah, I got enough fuel to make it to my drop off, but after that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I continue driving. I make it to my drop off location. I wake up the next day. I get unloaded, and this when things get spooky. Like this when things get real, for real, for real. I get loaded. I check my truck, and I have 9 miles. I have 9 miles of gas left in my tanks. So I'm like, dude, I can't get nowhere. Like, my next load is picking up at the DC, which is right by the terminal. It's about 50 miles away. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I asked the company that I drop off at, do they have a gas can that I can borrow? They give me a 5-gallon gas can. So I walked to the gas station to get some diesel. I had one of my phones on me. I haven't set up Apple Pay. I thought that if I get someone to send me cash, like Apple Pay me some cash, I could just go there and then scan and get it. But I never set it up on that phone, so I went up there. I'm trying to scan it. It's not going through. I'm like, man, what's going on? I showed the lady. I'm like, look, that I was just sent $30. Like, you know what I mean? What's going on? So, come to find out, I didn't sign up. I haven't verified my identity, all that good stuff. So, I couldn't use Apple Pay on that phone. So I had to walk back to my truck, grab my other phone that I do have Apple Pay on, go back up there, scan, pay for about 4 gallons, and walk back. That walk was brutal. Like, it was a mile there and a mile back. So I did 2 miles, 4 miles in total, because I had to walk back, get my other phone, walk back up there, and then that last mile was with 4 gallons of gas. I'm holding 4 gallons of gas, and I'm not gonna lie, you may think, oh, it's just 4 gallons. No, bro, like, that walk was different. It was different than the other 3. It's totally different. I had a gas can with about 4 to 5 gallons of gas in there. It was different. It was very, very much something that I did not want to do. And in all honesty, I should have Ubered. You know, and I put that upon myself because I could have easily got an Uber. But I do want to shout out to the gentleman that seen me walking the first time and gave me a ride. Because he gave me a ride, and he was like, man, I can take you back. And when I was in there fooling around with my Apple Pay, he left. But, you know, if he ever runs across this video, I want him to know that the reason why I was in there for so long is because my Apple Pay wasn't working, bro. Like, I was trying to figure it out, bro. Like, I really was trying to figure it out. And then when it dawned on me, like, oh man, I got somebody waiting. And when I walked out there, he already left. So shout out to you. I really appreciate you for even offering me a ride and taking me up there. Because, you know, if it wasn't for you, I would have walked in. Who knows? Like, you could have easily saved me from, you know, something happening when I was walking. So I really appreciate you for stopping and picking me up and taking me up to the gas station. I really do. And man, I had like a scully on, I had a ski mask, like, and he still picked me up, you know, like, he still picked me up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how genuine of a guy that guy was, you know, like, he seen somebody with a scully in a gas can, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick homie up and give him a ride. And I know a lot of people that probably wouldn't have done that, you know what I mean, just from my appearance. But, you know, he didn't move in fear, he moved in faith, and he knew that I needed assistance, and he helped me. So I really appreciate that. And for those that are watching this video, you know, if you're led to do something, just do it, you know what I mean? He was led to offer me a ride, and that's what he did, and I'm very, very much appreciative of that. So yeah, that's what happened. And after I got my fuel and stuff, I got in my car and I'm like, look, I gotta get to a gas station because it's still not enough fuel to get me to the DC, to get me to the terminal. So I had to look for a truck stop that was close by. It wasn't really any truck stops that were close by. Also, I didn't have my ID, so they were like, we can give you an EFS check, but they're gonna ask for ID and you don't have it. And I'm like, what about if I had a picture? They was like, I don't know if that's gonna work. So I basically had to go use my own money. I had to Apple Pay and use my own money, put like $50 in the tank just so I can make it to the terminal to get a gas card and I can fill up. So that was super brutal, like the whole entire time. And this whole process, like I'm telling it, it's been about 10 minutes as far as the story. This process started I got unloaded and I was empty probably around 8:39. This process was from 9 till about 3:30. And I'm not talking about me getting to the terminal to get the gas. I'm talking about from the time I started walking the first time till I finished filling up the tank with about $50. That was from 9 to 3:30. And I still have an hour drive, about 45 minutes, to get to the terminal to get my gas card. Bro, just thinking about it gives me a headache, honestly. And I still had to go to Bastrop. And that was like a 4-hour drive. So I had to fill up, go get loaded, strap down. It was tarp, so I had to tarp. But in the midst of all that, I still got the job done. In the midst of all that, I was still like, look, I'm not gonna rush to strap this load or tarp this load. I still got to do everything up to par. I still got to follow every step. Therefore, I secured this load to the best of my ability. And that's what I did. So I didn't get the Bastrop till about like 1:45, bro. Like in the morning. Drop off time is at 7. Luckily, it was another truck in front of me. So once I noticed it was another truck, I said, bro, I'm not waking up until I need to wake up. Cause I'm not about to just be dry up at like 6:30. Like, nah, bro. This truck's still getting unloaded, bro. I'm not waking up till 8. Because I know it's going to take them a while to get unloaded. So I woke up probably around like 8 something. They still wasn't done with that truck. I still had to wait. So I just basically, once I woke up around that time, I just immediately start unstrapping, untarping, folding my tarp. And by the time I was done with all that, he was finishing up. Like, he just finished. So it wasn't like I was, holding anybody back or anything like that. It's just, that's just what it was. So that's how that went. And that's how that went. And bro, that was my Monday, bro. Like, that was my Sunday and my Monday. That's how my week started off. But I got it done. I got up out of there. I got unloaded. Had to drive back to the DC, pick up a load that was dropping off in Austin. So basically, I was just in the Austin area this entire week. That's basically how my week went. Just in the Austin area. So, which is cool, but it's a lot of traffic in that area. Like, it's so much traffic, it's ridiculous how much traffic Austin gets, especially on 35. 35 in Austin, forget about it, bro. You'll mess around and be sitting in traffic for about 3 hours. That's a fact. And that's just what it is. But yeah, that's how my week started off. It ended off well. I'm right by the crib, so about to finish up this drive, head to the crib, and enjoy my weekend. But yeah, hopefully when I get back to my car, my wallet's in my car rather than anywhere else. You know, that's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on my wallet just being in my car, and I just forgot it, rather than me just losing my entire wallet. Because yeah, it's been a few days, and I haven't even started the process of like canceling cars and stuff like that. I'm just really banking on my wallet just being in my car. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to give y'all an update on how my week started. But I wanted to show y'all that even though you may have a rocky start to your week, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to end that way. It don't. You know what I mean? It all depends on your attitude. It all depends on your approach. So if you start off rocky, keep a positive attitude, keep moving forward, and make sure it doesn't end that way. So that's my little message to y'all. And hopefully y'all started off the new year on a good foot. Happy New Year, by the way, too. Happy New Year to all you. And hopefully y'all are starting y'all new year off on a good foot, and y'all are attacking those goals that y'all set for yourself, and y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. So I'm gonna end the video like that. As always, y'all stay safe out here. It's getting a little cold out here, so y'all make sure y'all staying safe, y'all staying warm. You know, putting the proper things in your body so your immune system is up to par, and take care of yourself. So y'all stay safe, keep trucking, and as always, utilize your gifts.